My hair is still a little wet. What's up, guys? So as you can see, I'm wearing a wash and go today because I am doing a video collaboration with fellow YouTuber ResilientNBlessed, and we're talking about accepting your natural hair. So if you guys follow me on Instagram, I posted a couple weeks ago a picture, and I also posted it on a few natural hair pages that I follow on Facebook, and it looks something like this. And when I posted it, I just got such a good response about how important it is, but also how hard it is to accept your natural hair. And I talked to Resilient and Blessed about it. We talked about it a little bit, talked about our own experiences, and just thought, why not make a video about it? I think it starts before you go natural and you see another person who already is natural and you're thinking like, oh, her hair is beautiful, blah, blah, blah. But the problem is that people see somebody else being natural and they assume that that is how their hair is going to look, and you can't go into it with expectations like that, or you just have to have realistic expectations, and you need to be real with yourself when you finally, like, say, decide to big chop, or you're transitioning and you have two different textures and you see which texture is the one without chemicals and one is the texture with chemicals. Accept the part that has no chemicals. That's you. That's really you. And people have a hard time accepting how their hair really is. It took me a long time to accept my hair, and you get easily misled by products, because you assume that when you see all these beautiful advertisements and you see these beautiful natural hair women, that your hair is going to come out looking like that, and that's not what products are for either. They just enhance what you already have. If you wet your hair with water, your hair, that's how your hair looks. Any products that you use is only going to enhance how your hair looks already, how your hair already is. Have realistic expectations. Know how your hair looks, and don't be so negative. It's just so easy to look at others and get caught up in how their hair looks and downing how your hair looks, or how fast her hair is growing and downing how fast your hair is growing. It's a problem. The natural hair movement is about accepting yourself, accepting your hair, and understanding that we are beautiful regardless, with little effort, because we're already superwoman. But we are all, yet again, different. You need to just find what works for you and find a style that works for you. But also, don't be afraid to wear your actual fro. I started out and I just assumed that my hair would be long within 3 years because I watched so many naturals who would be on a natural hair journey, and I watched so much YouTube, and they would be just like doing it, and their hair would just be coming down. And I assumed when I went natural that by my third year, my hair would be like past my shoulders, blah, blah, blah. I've been natural for about 4 years. My hair is at my shoulder now, but that I just can't compare myself to everybody. And I mean, that doesn't mean that I'm not healthy. I still live a pretty healthy lifestyle, but I mean, my hair just has a different growth rate, and there's a patience that you need to have with your hair and with yourself, that you just can't get caught up in this natural hair envy. You need to accept your hair. You can't be looking at other people's windows, other people's natural hair windows, trying to see, trying to live like them and trying to be like them. Like, you gotta watch YouTubers who actually apply to you, who have a similar hair texture to you, so you can have real expectations for yourself. You need to be realistic about your length. And you just need to be like, yeah, you can get inspired from others. Even the videos that I make, I know that people, if you try and recreate what I'm doing here on my channel, it's not going to come out the same. And I know that when I'm watching another hair video, like, you just need to be realistic with your expectations, but also know that it's personal to you. You are an individual, and it's still beautiful. Natural hair and the natural hair journey, the natural hair movement is it's supposed to be a positive thing. Yes, homegirl over here is doing a great job. Give her her props, and then you got to get back to doing what you're doing. We all need to continue to uplift each other, but I think that sometimes we forget to uplift ourselves in this natural hair movement, because it can be stressful. It can be Because you grow up and people, especially as women, put so much emphasis on hair, how it adds to, being feminine and stuff like that. Some women, I know women who won't even cut their hair. That's not even an option to them because of how they were raised and their beliefs. I have a niece, and she sees me with natural hair all the time, and I'm always trying so hard because she's only 3, and I'm always trying really hard to let her know that her hair is beautiful just the way it is. People around or saying, oh, you gotta straighten it, you need a perm, blah blah blah. She has beautiful little curls, and she's only 3, and I definitely don't want to put that in her head because until I was like 18 or 19, grew up just believing that my natural hair just wasn't good enough or it wasn't pretty. I like always wanted curly hair, but it still wasn't my natural curls that I wanted. And I think it starts like young, but even if you can't change your perception because you've been, doing this for how many years, or you've been, on this earth for so long, whatever, don't taint our children with that. Like, let's keep the idea that automatically it's beautiful because it's a part of you. It's personalized because it is a part of you. Accept your natural hair, love your natural hair, be patient with it in every single step and every stage of your journey. And don't down yourself because someone else is looking nice, blah, blah, blah. That just might look nice on her. If you took that hair off of her head and put it on your head, it might not look good on you because it's not yours. I, for a long time, couldn't do a wash and go because I actually didn't care for my wash and goes. Like, I would watch Natural 85 and stuff like that, and you see when she does a wash and go, every single curl is defined, and it's like, it's such a cute little coil and everything like that. And I don't know, earlier this summer I finally started doing my own wash and goes, and I started doing them and they came out nice, and I started seeing that my hair, it did have like the curls. I do have cute little coils. They're all throughout. They're very small. My hair shrinks up into that of an afro, but it still is beautiful. It was at the point when I could wear my wash and go, and I knew that I had mastered my wash and go and that I was okay with the results of my wash and go because it didn't look like somebody else's hair, was when I knew that I had reached a new level of acceptance. And that's when I started to preach acceptance more to my fellow natural sisters, natural divas. It still looks good and it's still all mine. And I've actually noticed even more compliments on my hair from wearing it in this wash and go state where it's almost as natural as possible without the gel and the oil and the leave-in, blah blah. But still, it's almost as natural as possible, and I get more compliments on it. And people I've seen, like grown men in public, just like right on. I'm like, you were given. It's like an accessory. Your hair is just like an accessory given to you by whomever you believe in. It's your own personal accessory. You gotta work it. But we gotta stop this natural hair envy. We gotta stop being so envious of other people. We gotta stop assuming that this product is gonna do what it's supposed to do. We gotta stop comparing ourselves to each other and just be encouraging to each other, but also don't forget to uplift yourself. Don't forget to reward yourself and be thankful for the little things that make you different from the next person. And don't forget to be patient with your natural hair. Accept your natural hair at every stage that it's in. And if you get sick of it, throw it in a protective style. I hope that you guys enjoyed this video. Like I said, don't get caught up in all the hype. Please check out the video on this same subject by ResilientNBlessed. I'll have the link below to her channel, and check her out. She's awesome, and thank you so much for watching. I hope that this helps. Remember, you are beautiful. Your hair is beautiful. Be patient. Don't be fooled, and don't let any negativity in. Just be positive.